And we're back with another live. Alright guys, I'm Enchantress, and on this channel we go live every single day. On Sundays is Angel Messages, Mondays Mystery Monday, and Tuesday is open mic for yes or no questions. So please subscribe so that you can join us on these lives and get notified. Donations are gladly accepted here. To help us grow, we ask that you like, comment, share. Guys, if you have not, slam the ding subscribe button, okay? And like-minded souls are welcome here, okay? All right, guys, so this is what we have today. The download is the evil eye, okay? This is not what I wanted to deliver this morning, but this is definitely what is happening now. So somebody could be trying to literally barricade you. Any ideals that you have, anything you're trying to execute, if you have been speaking this to someone or telling someone what you're doing and what your plans are, there's a barricade, okay? But the evil eye card here also means that you are spiritually protected. Now, for some of you, 1 and 8 breaks down to a 9. The number 9 is sometimes a reconciliation, okay? So with the 9 being a reconciliation, somebody could be trying to stop you from coming back together with someone that you love or someone that loves you. All right. Number 18 is also the moon card. So it shows us deceptive energy. It shows us in the pool of the moon. It shows us change, and it shows us secret truths. It shows us how to use our intuition. So it is best for you to use your intuition if you feel like someone has the evil eye on you. Now, I'm going to explain that further. But if we look at it in its negative connotation, the moon is fantasy. It's confusion. It's deception. It is trickery. Okay? It is slander. It's lies. It's betrayal. It's muddled thinking, and it's also infidelity. So if I know a lot of people don't know the moon means infidelity, but it does. It means that somebody's cheating. So it also could mean depression, and the moon also means hidden enemies in its negative connotation. So it also could mean that somebody is I can't even say it. Gynecological problems. Okay, so female problems. There could be there's something going on with somebody's cervix. It could mean, well, the zodiac sign for the moon is Cancer, right? So it can actually mean cancer of the reproductive organs. Okay? A lot of people don't know that. But when it comes to me, it comes to me. So somebody needs to be checked out. Cervical cancer. I can't even talk this morning, guys. Gynecological problems, okay? Somebody needs to see a gynecologist. It also could mean things are not what they seem. And it also could mean negative moods. Unseen or unpredictable dangers. So these things can't even be detected by a spiritualist, because it's that heavy. They're unpredictable dangers. So you do not see these things coming. Okay? Now, I got heavy with that moon energy being 18. Okay? That's the message with that evil eye card. Also, I'm feeling the energy because remember the shatter of the necklace that I told you guys about? Well, we got a whole nother one, right? And this one keeps falling off my neck. It keeps coming off. That's what happened to the other one. It started falling off. It started falling off. It started coming off. And then after that, it shattered. Now, you guys see that it's in one piece. All right? It started coming off. This is how it started before. So this is telling me that there are forces, or someone is sending forces to barricade whatever it is that you have going on. Okay? Now, another thing about the evil eye card here is You are sharing too much information possibly with someone. You giving too many details publicly for somebody to hate on. Sometimes you do not know your critic directly. So this could be just somebody in the shadows. You don't even know this person. And they're like, oh, I hope this. They're speaking things out against you. They're telling you to hold back and think before speaking. Do not overshare this card. This is what this card means. Keep both your wins and losses to yourself. Because what you don't realize is if you speak out your losses, that's what gives people something to play on. You know, if you tell somebody like, oh man, I didn't get this job today, then they're going to say, I hope you don't get the job. Or I hope you don't get another job that you're looking for. They know exactly what you're doing. So you have to counterplay people. Sometimes some things are left better unsaid. Anybody can tell you about me that knows me personally will tell you that I hold secrets like there's nobody's business. You will never really know what's going on with me. 222 on the board I just saw. That's balance and harmony. So something's going to be reinstated whether whomever doesn't want to or not. Okay? I am going to dig deep and find out who this person is, who comes out. Even if you don't know this person or say, I don't know anybody that signed, that's just the point. It's probably somebody you don't know. All right, double tap to like the live. Let me see. So the number 18 also breaks down to a 9. And I'm going to say that this 9 may be your best advice. 18 is the moon card. 9 is the Hermit. Virgo energy. So the Hermit does what? The Hermit searches within. The Hermit keeps their information in for a time. If you're trying to accomplish anything, it is time for you to pay attention to details, and it's time for you to go within. You need to self-examine. You need to reassess. You need to have wisdom within. Okay? Sanctuary. Sometimes when you need to find a sanctuary. Sometimes when the Hermit card is pulled and you're doing a spread for yourself and you're like, what is this? This could be you maturing. So the Hermit also signifies old age, that you are at a point where wisdom should be at the forefront. Now, I'm going to tell you something else that people don't know about the Hermit card. It also means a quiet spell. If you don't save any other live, save this one, because I'm going to give you some insight on every card. The Hermit card also means somebody doing a quiet spell. Okay? Because 1 and 8 is 9, and 9 is the Hermit. 18 is the moon. So you have the moon and the Hermit combined. Somebody in secret is doing a spell. It's a quiet spell. Now somebody's watching to see if this spell comes to fruition. Somebody is attuned into the spiritual dimension. That's the Hermit card. When you turn within and you use the Hermit card as a sanctuary, that's when you're supposed to be spiritually, you're doing spiritual things. Okay? Not everybody, but some people. It's the sounds of silence. Somebody wants somebody to be quiet. Somebody could want somebody to shut up. They're doing a quiet spell. They don't want your voice to be heard. That could be that too. This could be other people. If you have a channel, they don't want people to hear your knowledge and your voice. So I'm going to tell you something. And somebody brought this to my attention this morning. They said you're about to lose your voice again. That's a sign for me. That's a sign, because the last couple of days, my voice has been in and out again. A quiet spell. That's what's being put out. Okay? They want you quiet. They don't want people to get the knowledge. They don't want people to hear. Because remember what? One of my affirmations is knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. There's a lot of people that tell you a lot of gibberish. But then there's a lot of people who give you sound information that you can use. So, with that being said, again, The moon and the Hermit is relevant here, and that is a quiet spell that's being done. So somebody doesn't want somebody to know that they're doing it. Or this is a quiet spell to keep you quiet. Now I'll look into the negative energy that is doing this. See, the whole key about these cards is if you don't have the right knowledge, you're going to just do the basics when it comes to the tarot cards. They're not just basic. The tarot card, one card is so powerful. It can tell you many, many things, okay? One card, that's all it takes. Spirit, please and thank you. Tell us about the negative energy that is here. That is, okay. So this is somebody that's trying to drain your energy so that you don't get anything accomplished. So that you don't get anything accomplished. So you don't get the work done. This person is at their desk, right? But they're looking over the desk. They're not even trying to do whatever they're supposed to be sitting there doing. They're looking over the desk. Okay? Now, sometimes you hear people doing that, the music, right? Or the sound bowls and things like that. Now, when you here, let me see if it's still active. Okay. So, in this phone, they shouldn't even be calling in the first place. But anyways, when you, sometimes a sound bowl can be used in a negative way. So I don't know who needs to hear that. Because sometimes those sounds, ooh, they can do spells with that. Okay, just so you know. Not everybody. And I'm not saying that's what's going on. But definitely, I don't know why I'm hearing that. A sound bowl. Be careful with the sound bowls, okay? But this is somebody to divert your attention to keep you from accomplishing anything. This is a devil's energy. It's Nimbus. And that's what that is. They don't want you to focus on your work. They don't want you to focus on getting a job. This is somebody here to barricade you. Now, I do know why I'm hearing it, because underneath of this thing looks like a drum. So somebody wants you to dance to the beat of their drum. There also could be energies working through children right now. So you'll see sometimes your children are acting up, or you can't control them, so you can't get rest, so you can't think, so you can't get things done. Okay? Now, children are the weaker link. This is why people say always spiritually protect your children, because they're the weaker link. This is, the devil is easily to manipulate a child more so than they are an adult. And the reason why they can manipulate adults is because that adult is immature. Their brain is small. The smaller your brain, the easier you are to be manipulated. Okay? And I say that not, it could be the same size as yours. I'm not talking about literally. I'm talking about just, they have, you know how people say, old people used to say, you have the brain the size of a pea? Because you're easily to be manipulated. This is why it's important to tell your kids to stay in school, to learn common sense. Because you got some people that are very educated that go to college and turn out to be a serial killer. Because they didn't learn common sense. And their parents didn't pay attention to the small details, like them killing animals when they were 6 and 7 years old. Pay attention to your children, because what they are at a young age is what they become when they're older. If you really want to get biblical, it says that once a man, twice a child. Once a man, twice a child. Know what that means? The older you get, you go back to your youth again. Spirit, please and thank you. What else? What's this negative energy coming in towards the collective? Didn't I tell you? Here's another one. Same thing. Yangantan. Yangantan. Yanga Waitan. You know what this is? This is somebody again to distract you. That's all it is. So that's the negative energy. This is somebody who wants to lead you astray with distractions. So when you get those phone calls or you get those people around you, look at this, do this, and you're trying to create or you're trying to do something. You could even be trying to paint a picture and somebody call and go, girl, or dude, my dude, guess what happened? Yeah, they down there fighting. This is going on. That is a distraction. The devil is using this person to distract you from what you're supposed to be doing. If you're supposed to be writing out applications to get a job, don't let nobody get in the way of it. Keep writing applications. I don't care if you put 100 applications in. Every job that you don't get is the job you're not supposed to have. You will get one, though. You are spiritually protected with the evil eye. You are. If you're not, stones may be on your side. You guys know about outer spirit. Okay? Go on there and get the 20% off using the code in the post. Spirit, please and thank you. What else? So we have two energies here of basically the same thing. Somebody wants to drain you and confuse you so that you don't get anything accomplished. That's Nimbus. Somebody wants you to be led astray by distractions. That's why Gan Why Tan. Yan Gan Why Tan. Okay? They want you to be confused. They want you to be distracted. Led astray by distractions. Come on, let's go. You go out. Come on. Go out. You don't have nothing to worry about. And then next thing you know, you're asleep all day because you had a late night. And you get nothing accomplished that day. So that's what this person wants to do. They don't want you to accomplish anything because you know why? You love them. All right? Now, some of you are not going to listen because that's Balan right here at the bottom of the deck. Don't listen. Okay? Or this is somebody who doesn't want you to listen. Remember, this is quiet spell work. They want somebody's mouth sealed or their actions sealed. What else? Give me one more for the devil's energy, spirit, please and thank you. Yep. They want your status not to be worthy. Bailed. They don't want your status to be worthy. They don't. I don't want to bring you guys negative energy or tell you anything negative all the time. And this is why this is once in a while, but in life, things come up. And this is what came out, so I have to tell you, okay? Somebody also wants to fracture somebody's relationship. They do not want you to come back together with someone. There's someone doing that too. Amon. Amon. Let's get into the tarot and find out what this is, and let's get the best advice. But the best advice I told you is the moon and the Hierophant together. Pull your energy back. Keep things secret at this time. Anything that you're trying to accomplish, don't tell anyone. Gather, you get a sanctuary. You know, if people were more worried about themselves, they would be able to accomplish so much more. But you always got 20 people worrying about what you're doing. You know, even if this is at a job, you ever notice how sometimes you're at a job and somebody's eyeballing everything you do? You know, and you look around, you go, why are they worrying about what I'm doing? Turn around and do what you're doing. Stay in your cubicle. But they worrying about what you're doing. So this is the advice here. Worry about what you're doing. And don't worry about what somebody else is doing. Stay to yourself. Stay solid. Stay strong. Keep secrets. Anything you're trying to accomplish, don't tell people. Some of us have to tell people because we're in the public's eye. And if you're in the public eye, they have to see what you're doing. And then you'll get those people. This is how it will tell you sometimes who it is. When you see somebody doing the same thing you're doing. And you go, wow, I was doing that. And then you see them doing it. Those are the people that are watching. Those are the people who think they can take your gift and do something with it. It's not going to work. That's not their gift. Who is this person? Look at this. First card I lift over. I'm serious. I turn around. Look at the first card out. A liar. Somebody deceptive. A thief. Spirit, please and thank you. Show me the person. Show me the person. Hey, show me the person. Is somebody watching? Just like I said, look at the Page of Swords. Is somebody watching? That's who it is. They watching your every move. This could be a lover. This could be a friend. This could be a family member. This is cousin, friend, sister. I don't care. They worrying about what you're doing. They looking at you like through a fine-tooth comb. They're sweeping through your social media. Now, why is this person watching? Why is this person watching? Remember what I told you guys about the Page of Swords now? They're watching what you're working on. They're watching what you're working, or they're watching at work. Did I not say that? The Eight of Pentacles on the board. Why are they watching what you're working on? Why? Why are they watching what you're working on? Okay. Because you know why? Whatever it is that you're working on, look what you're going to become. And they can smell it. They know it. So the only thing to do is to try to stop it. You have star energy, and that's just it. This is something that could bring you profits or bring you growth. Why is this person watching? You have potential. That's why. See? You got the potential to create wealth. Wheel of Fortune. That's why. The star and the Wheel of Fortune, this is why. And I'm going to be honest, somebody who is around you, I feel like they're a liar. They don't tell the truth. They are a liar, whomever this person is, and they'll do any and everything. Maybe possibly tell lies on you so that people see you in a different light, and somebody wants to keep you from a Two of Cups too. This could be somebody's family member. Spirit, please and thank you. Tell me more here about this star energy. Yep. Whatever you're working on, keep working on it. Knight of Pentacles on the board. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody who endures. They don't stop working. They keep going till they reach that bigger pentacle. The Knight of Pentacles is reliable. And these are the qualities that somebody doesn't like. That somebody's reliable. They always can stand up. Let me tell you something about the Tarot. You can drop down to the Page of Pentacles and still come back up to the King of Pentacles or the Queen of Pentacles. As long as you stay in those pentacles, you'll always have. So even if you are the King of Pentacles and you lose $10,000 in 3 months, you go down to the Page of Pentacles, you stay diligent, you endure, you keep going, move to the Knight of Pentacles, keep going. And always be reliable. 111 on the board. There's a new beginning coming, whether people want it or not. But you just have to watch out for secret enemies with the Five of Swords. And then the Moon is back out. It's deception here. It's secret enemies. These people smile right in your face. And then when you turn your back, they're licking your tongue. They're licking their tongue at you. Spirit, please and thank you. Clear, concise messages. You are in a High Priestess energy, or you know one. If you know the High Priestess energy, the High Priestess is about knowledge. They're going to let you know what you need to know. Spirit, please and thank you. Tell me more about this High Priestess. This High Priestess may feel like home. This High Priestess could bring you knowledge about your family. For some of you, there could be negative energy in your home. It needs to be removed. It's time to cleanse. Remember, I told you, start with your bathrooms first. Start with your bathrooms first, because I don't know why, but there's a lot of energy that goes into the bathroom. That's a place where people do defecate. And also, I hate to say this, but you ever use the bathroom and you're reading or you're on your phone That's a place where things are done. It's a quiet space. Okay? So somebody's bathroom needs to be cleansed. Look what came out. 7 of Swords. Cleanse your bathroom. Go straight in that bathroom and cleanse the bathroom. Because it's quiet. Usually nobody bothers you when you're in the bathroom. If you have a lot of people in your home, you go in the bathroom, usually people don't bother her. She's in the bathroom. That's the quietest place. Or somebody needs to be, that's where you need to plant your roots, in the bathroom. There's the moon back out on the board. So it hit home. Somebody is trying to barricade your ideals so that the tower comes and nothing comes to fruition. Why is the tower here? Why is the tower here? Could be a fire sign. This person could have fire in their chart, but not necessarily. This person could not want you to become a leader. I know they want you to lose money. There's the 5 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody is jealous of the way you balance the books. That's what I'm jealous of. The 2 of Pentacles. They could even be jealous of people like, I don't have any money anyway. But guess what? You have your family. Some people don't have that. And some people could be jealous of that. That you have a husband, a wife, children. It could be the smallest things. You could be poor as hell and be happy that you have that family dynamic. And somebody else is mad that you have it because they don't. And they could be working and making money. It's always somebody that wants something that you don't have. That they don't have, I'm sorry. They want something that they don't have. So they can have money, be making plenty of money, but sad every time they go home because they don't have their person. Because they don't have somebody. They go home alone. And you think, wow, they got a nice car, they making money. Guess what? And they're still not happy. It could be somebody vice versa. They can have a family, a large family, you know, and they still not happy. They got all this family that love them. Hey, come on, we going out, we're going to the park, we're having a barbecue, we're doing this, we're doing that, and they still not happy. And then they looking over at Roger, and Roger making money, and they're not. But you got the family dynamic. This is why you're supposed to stay in your lane. Whatever you have in excess or abundance, you're supposed to show gratitude. Those people who show a higher gratitude are the people who get it all. You have to be grateful for what you have, okay? It doesn't matter what it is. Once you start complaining, it'll veer you off to another path, and guess what? A tower moment gonna hit because you were not showing gratitude. Gratitude is the most powerful thing you can show. I don't care what you have. Work with what you have. What did I tell you about that Hermit? I knew it was going to come out at the bottom of the deck. Didn't we talk about it before it even came out? That card, the Evil Eye card, told me about the Hermit. You see it peeking out there, 18. The Hermit and the Moon card came out. Go back and listen if you weren't here about that Hermit and Moon card, because I told you some secrets of the Hermit and the Moon card in the beginning of this live. And I don't care if it's a lover. I picked up too the 2 of Cups. This is somebody saying that they love you. They're ready to pull you off course. You got lovers that be with you, that will sleep with you and tell you, come on, let's go out, let's just do this, let's just party. So you're not focusing on nothing in your life. Somebody's 25. Somebody may be 23 years old. If you're 25 or you're 23, somebody is trying to pull you off your path. Or if you have a kid that age, somebody's trying to pull your children off their path. Pull them back if you can. Because one of those children are going to be the king or queen of pentacles. They have the know-how. Right now, somebody is the Empress reversed. They need to come out of that energy. This could be a child with a child that you have that has children. Somebody is in the Empress reverse energy. Tell me about the Empress reverse energy. Tell me about it. This is somebody, if they plant the seeds now, later on, they could bring a lot to fruition. I get that they're being pulled by someone, though. And, you know, see, this is why I don't show the cards sometimes, guys, because this card right now, this is what I'm interpreting by what I'm doing. It's called, yeah, I wouldn't say psychic, but it's my intuition. So somebody is being pulled by the moon. It's the Three of Wands, but this is what I'm getting. Somebody could be contemplating something, but they're being pulled one way, another way. If somebody keeps going in this direction, they're going to be burned by the sun. Spirit, please and thank you. They're being pulled by a deceptive energy, somebody. Somebody needs to go back to school. Somebody could need to go back to school. This could be a child that you have. Somebody needs to get back into school, okay? Capricorn energy, they could need to go back to school. Or somebody is being pulled by a devil's energy and distracting them while in school. Now, school is starting back. So this could be somebody in the future. Somebody's kid could get pulled in another direction while they're supposed to be focusing on school. So pay attention to your children this school year. Spirit, please and thank you. You're going to notice that somebody gets distracted earlier on. Nip it in the bud. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So I'm going to get you the best advice here. What's the advice for the collective? What is the advice? Stand your ground. Get as much mental clarity as you can. Do what you need to do. Come up with the new ideals. It's going to bring you success. Keep your mind sharp. Stay away from conflict. You're about to make a breakthrough, whether it's at work or wherever. Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Stay focused on your work. You can collab with somebody at this time and it may bring what you want. You're going to build something with someone and it could bring something that you want to fruition. Seek clarity. Stay on the side of justice. Communicate clearly. Maybe communicate clearly while you're at work. Or communicate to someone like, hey, you do the same thing I do. If we team up, we can make it. But you know what? People are so busy worrying about just themselves and don't realize if you team up with the next person, you guys could build something great. But people are so selfish, like, I want all my money to myself. And then you guess what? You wind up getting less because you're not thinking outside the box. Hey, we're doing the same thing. You got an ideal, I got an ideal. We do similar stuff, but if we come together and put that together, it's going to be something big. Hey, just let's say you make purses. And this other person makes purses, but they're not as big as you are or whatever, but you're struggling with yours too. But you see they got a technique that you know if you incorporate it with yours, it's going to be something. Reach out to these people and say, hey, let's collab. What's the advice? stand your ground. Again, we have the 9 of Wands on the board. This is about a test of faith coming. This is about resilience. This is about setting boundaries. This is about gearing up. Because the worst hasn't come yet. There's a King of Cups reverse. Don't listen to this person's advice. They're very emotionally manipulative. They're very moody. This person offers bad advice because they were in a cold place. 1, 2, 3 on the board. Progression is here. What else? There's also a Queen of Wands reverse. Guess what? They're both deceptive. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. There's a whole new deck now. 7 of Wands and 7 of Swords. And guess what? About to be out of control. Somebody needs self-discipline. You got a Queen of Wands in the reverse with the King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They're both in a deceptive energy. They're both liars, whomever this is. This could be the other woman. This could be the other man. This is somebody who's very jealous and insecure. And they're very selfish. And they don't even know the error of their ways. They will learn, though. Because every time they're going to get a tower moment. Until they learn the lesson. Next tower moment in, you're going to know, because this person, their money is going to dry up. Next tower moment for this person, their money just disappears. Or you'll hear about somebody, I thought this person was doing good. What do you mean you need to sleep on my couch? I thought you was doing good. Financial losses here for someone. Spirit, please and thank you. Why the 5 of Pentacles here? Or this could be what these people are trying to do. It's because of being lazy. 29 is significant on the board. Somebody lacks commitment. Somebody's greedy and they're lazy. And they need to learn from their failures, but they have not. They're going to blow money like it's nobody's business. And be back again looking for something. 29, significant. 9, 10, 11. When this person learns a lesson, somebody may come back in apologizing. Somebody is on the dark side of wealth with the 10 of Pentacles reverse. There's financial failure here, loss, fleeting success, a lack of stability, and a lack of resources. Somebody, this is how you're going to know. Somebody doesn't know how to manage their money. They don't know how to make balanced decisions. And didn't I tell you this is what they hate you about? The 2 of Pentacles. You may know how to balance $2. Listen, I'm only spend 25 cents because I need $1.75 left, okay? I don't care how much money you have. Somebody knows how to say, listen, I'm going to go get me a loaf of bread, and I'm going to make this last me for 2 days. I'm going to put something on it. Somebody knows how to balance, and somebody doesn't like it. And look, there go that moon again. Deceptive personality around. They can't do it, whomever this is. And they're, you know why? They don't even recognize that they're greedy and selfish. You're greedy and selfish. And that's the reason why this keeps happening, whomever this is. On a positive note, guys, you know what? I may have to pull out the angel messages. I'm going to skip out of this. I'm going to stop talking about it. You guys received the message. You know what it is. If you weren't here at the beginning of the live, trust me, go back and listen. You want to listen to the beginning. Trust me. It's going to give you a lot of insight on these cards that are already on the board. And that card there. I'm going to just step away from it, and I'm going to give you some angel messages for today to try to break up this the wicked the wicked witches and weak. I'm gonna try to break this up. Let me get these angel cards. Because there's somebody out there, okay? Gearing up for the worst for you. They don't want nothing good to come to you. You're so busy worrying about somebody else. You better be worrying about that financial loss you're about to get for messing with people. Spirit, please and thank you. Let's switch it over. Let's go. Angel messages for the collective. Let's do the zodiac's elements. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Give me an angel message. Give me the best advice. Okay, 2 came out. Guess what? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Guess what it says? And this is probably what a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is not doing. Somebody like to eat. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, they like to eat. And that's their negative energy realm. All right? Because the card here, now this is an angel message. It says clean energy and food. So whomever this is, they eat real dirty. And pass it off to other people because they want you in that low vibration. Listen to me. One on the board. New beginnings. Eat clean. Eat clean. And I just told somebody this morning, and I kid you not, 29 back on the board, so somebody could be born on the... They eat dirty too. They eat dirty. 29 right here on the board. 29 on the board. They eat dirty too. Whomever that is. Okay? So somebody needs to change the way they eat because that keeps them in a low vibration. See, a lot of people don't know that. And that's why I tell you sometimes as advice, I go, hey, change your diet. Eat clean. Stay away from the junk food right now because that keeps you in a low vibration. You can't think. You need healthy foods, clean foods. When you fuel your body with a healthy organic diet, you increase your energy levels and the ability to focus. This somebody want to keep you down. They keep bringing you pies and shit. Excuse me. There I go again with the cursing. Now, I don't know if this channel is going to turn into a curse word channel, but this is the second day that I didn't curse on the channel, and I don't do that, okay? Because it's not polite. I don't like it. All right? So I have to apologize again for that. Yeah, I shouldn't be doing that. But somebody needs to change the way they eat. It's automatically going to lead to more efficient and better ideals. And it's going to put you in a higher vibration. Don't take them cakes, candies, cookies, and pies from people. Here, girl, eat this. It's good. Throw it right in the trash. Okay? Also, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Your children are protected. Okay? Now, your children are protected. Even the ones who've passed over. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you could be thinking about babies that you've lost or that has passed over or something like that. They are protected, okay? And every time I see this card, I know the baby around me is protected. Every time I see it, it comes out all the time. She has an angel name. Anyways, Spirit, please and thank you. Let's go. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. What's the message for Leo, Aries? 2 cards came out again. 2 cards came out for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You need to do the work. It's not enough to dream about it. It's not enough to pray about it. You have to get it done. You got to take positive actions and steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities is going to make them flourish like a lush flower garden. And then you have the angel of peace on the board. They are going to bring you tranquility. They're about to make the road ahead of you much smoother. All right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Damn, something what came out already. Shoot. It's time to take care of yourself, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's time to take a time out. I don't care if it's a week off from work. You have to relax. It's time to take care of you. Give me one more for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You've been taking care of everybody else, possibly in your family, family members, whatever you're doing. It's time to pull your energy back. And it's time to speak words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest at this time towards Virgo Capricorn by choosing powerfully positive words. And this is what I always tell somebody that's an earth sign that I know. Stop talking. You talk stuff into existence. There's somebody that always, I'm going to be alone. I ain't going to have nobody. Ain't nothing coming. I ain't going to never get no money. Oh, they don't want me. Nobody wants me. No relationship is working. You keep talking like that and you're going to manifest it. It's telling you right now towards Virgo Capricorn, you have the ability to manifest. Oh, that ain't going to work with this man. I ain't going to never have a girl. What's wrong with me? Nothing. But you speak your own doubts and to yourself and you bring them to an existence. Oh, what's wrong? The way you speak manifests, okay? And if it's negative, okay? Sorry about that. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Something fell out quick too. Leela, all right? Layla. It's time to spend time alone. Didn't I tell you it's time to meditate? It's time to go into hermit mode. Your desires and intentions, put them on paper. Ask for spirits and spirit guides to assist you and gain a positive perspective. The Ascended Masters, ask for them to help as well because they are around. They're going to give you knowledge that you need. And some of you Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, you may want to change employment at this time. It's going to lead you into a higher direction if you switch jobs. A positive change that's going to support your dreams is coming. Trust that this change is going to help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. So if you're thinking about, I got to get out of this job. I got to leave here. It's problems going on. I'm not making enough money. Just go ahead and take a leap of faith. It's going to work out for you. All right, let's go January Aquarius. Give me a message for the January Aquarius. Dreams of abundance. All right, as you sleep, you got to ask the angels, your spirit guides, your spirit team, and your higher self to give you these divinely guided ideals and answers and solutions. You got to remember sometimes, guys, you go, I didn't ask for this. Why did I come up with this ideal? That's the money. That's the money. You came up with the ideal because they want you to push it to fruition or they want to see what you can do. Now, if you lazy and you procrastinating, they ain't going to give you nothing else. You got to push through whatever they give you. You got to take it and use it. Where you think ideals and answers and all that stuff come from? You have to record your dreams in a journal at this time, January Aquarius, because they're going to contain some valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires. Now, you know what? I should have wrote my dream down this morning. Because I had a dream about something weird. I'm like, why am I dreaming about this? And then I laid back down and then I forgot it. But I should have wrote it down. Because I had the dream about somebody, a person. And I'm like, what are you doing here? And I can't even remember now. I should have wrote it down as soon as I woke up. Because I woke up twice last night. I should have wrote it down. It was about someone, a particular person. That I'm like, how did they get there? That's what I want to know. But anyway. All right. February Aquarius. All right. You have to organize for success. So organize your thoughts, your reports, and your living and workspace. And your finances will help you know the plan, your next action and steps, okay? So you have to move things around, clear out your desk, clear things off so that you can bring in the new, okay? Things need to be cleared out. Things need to be clean off the top of your refrigerator. I'm seeing the top of their refrigerator got a lot of stuff on there. Clean it off. Go up there and sweep all that stuff off there and clean the top of your refrigerator. Get all that stuff from up there. Now I can see it. I don't know who needs to hear that, but somebody on here knows the truth. Clean it off and then take a rag with some bleach and wipe the top of your refrigerator off. Now, I'm not playing. Somebody got to get it done. I see little different things. I'll chime in on certain things, okay? Probably a February quiz. Get that off the top of there. One more for just the collective that's on here now. You got to go up there and get it off, okay? Bountiful nature. So spend time with nature. It's going to help you shift to a higher vibration. All right? That's what we need at this time with the evil eye on the board. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. That's all I have. Please like, comment, share. Guys, if you have not, slam the ding subscribe button. Guys, don't forget to comment after the live. We need you to do that. Interact with the channel so I can know who you are, so you can get your yes or no questions, so that you can become a member, so that you can get live just questions, period. Okay? Also, don't forget Otter Spirit for all your protection needs, okay? Go on there and use the link that I have in the comments. I mean, in the community post, okay? I'm going to put it on in the description, too, at some point. I need my computer, and I don't have access to it right now, but I'm going to put it on the community tab so everybody can get to that link and get that 20% off. Okay? And remember that Otter Spirit, the reason why they're called Otter Spirit is because they're protecting the earth too. So I guess they do donations and stuff for things like that. So the animals, the otters, okay? So that's all I have, guys. I love you all. Enchanted Nemesis Jerome.